don't have a problem of law enforcement in this country. We have a problem of selective application and execution of law enforcement. And that's why when our police or army, if they go on peacekeeping missions, they always do well, but they're well trained. So the problem is not ability, it's just the politicization and capture of these institutions.
You said that you rightly condemned the violence of the day.
Of course.
In a tweet. What exactly did you know and condemn? Perhaps we could obtain a copy of the tweet.
I don't have it. Well, after I learned that the army had shot people, I condemned that. I condemned that.
Yes, and did you say anything about the protesters?
We don't have paternity over the protesters. Our own protests are notified, and we lead from the front. If you look at the images of the 11th of July, you will see Advocate Chamisa, myself, and other leaders of our movement right at the front. If you look at images of the 5th of June, you will see Advocate Chamisa, myself, Comrade Morgan Committee, and others leading from the front. If you look at the pictures of 26 August, you see Morgan Changirai and other leaders of Sinera leading from the front. If you go back as way back to 11 March 2007, you see Morgan Changirai, Love Momaduku, Atham Tambara, and other leaders leading from the front. So we don't lead from the back.
We know from video evidence that the ZANU-PF provincial headquarters were attacked that day. We've seen the video evidence of that. Do you know anything about who done that?
You know, I have a problem just with that. That the violence is located in centers that they actually control. I actually have a problem with that. Because you see, these days everyone is a journalist. Most people carry smartphones. So it's very difficult that someone can go and paint a building in a car and you actually don't capture him or her on video, and you capture that post factum. Which is why I strongly believe that this whole thing is a stitch up to attack democratic forces, to emasculate democratic forces.
Can I ask them just about the recommendations that you discussed? Do you have any recommendations that you can provide to us to assist us with how election results could be announced so as to avoid the problems that are
I think that let's do what happens in every other country. Let's do what happens in every other country. Let's do what happens in the United States of America. What happens in your country. The result comes in and it's immediately announced. People are waiting at their party head offices. America has got over 300 million voters. But by the time you go to sleep, in the early hours of the 5th of November, after every 4 years, you know who has won. Yes. But it's got a bigger population. So, and in Zimbabwe, we can do that because the results are announced at the polling station. Then that South Africa has got over 20 million voters. But the result is known that very same night. So let's do that. But here we don't do that because we've got something to hide. Yeah. We want votes to be pregnant and multiply. So let's do let's follow international best practice. The result comes, it's announced. Chitungisa North, here is the result. Chitungisa East, and meanwhile, there will be total for the president. Now a candidate X is on 2. Candidate Y is on 5,000. So there will be presidential tallying up. It should be so easy. Why do we need to wait for days? Why do we need to wait for days? Morgan Committee right now is facing charges for having declared that the result announced by ZEC on the 3rd of August was fake. And he had the right to say that because the law demands, remember we vote in constituencies, so the law requires that once that all the results should be collected throughout Zimbabwe and sent to a national command center here in Harare. Then the party's respective agents must then tabulate and verify these results. So they will say in Chitungwiza, candidate X got 15, candidate Y got 20. In Bulima Mangwe, so you just add up the V23 forms. A process which shouldn't take more than a day. It didn't happen in 2018. It happened in 2013, it didn't happen in 2008. So I don't know why we complicate things when we're a tiny population of less than 5 million people who voted.
Okay, thank you very much for your answer.
Thank you. Just one follow-up question. I noticed that you referred to yourself as a human rights lawyer.
Yes.
Do you believe that any of the speeches that you made before the 1st of August would be classified as contributing to what could be called a speech, which could have incited some people?
No, absolutely not, madam. Absolutely not. This election more than anyone else, more than any other election else, we were so issue-based. If you look at our blueprint, our smart document, we try to raise issues in that document about moving our country forward. And our attitude in this campaign was that let's not be a typical opposition, because the role of a typical opposition is just to denigrate anything done by the government. So our approach was that let's show that we are a credible, viable, legitimate alternative with better ideas and a better platform. And I would like to believe, a comrade commissioner, that if you compare pound for pound, our manifesto, the Smart Manifesto, and the ZANU-PF manifesto, we win hands down. Which is why if you look at the new government economic program, the Transitional Stabilization Program, they plagiarized our documents and not the ZANU-PF. Because we raised political issues about moving our country, forward. So I think that under no stretch of imagination can anyone take what we said and did during this campaign as inciting anything. We did not do anything beyond the election banda. So during election we will say, yes, you are a thief. That's allowed, that's normal. They called us everything and anything. The only thing that they didn't call us was, they didn't accuse us of incest with our sisters. But everything else they called us. But that's politics. We accept that. They call us puppets of the British America. But we can live with that. Because that's politics. It's allowed in terms of Section 67 of the Constitution. Also Madam Chair, the statements you attribute to me are not correct. They are not correct at all. And there should be transcripts and videos of what we said during this campaign. We were very colorful, but we did not cross the lines. So yes, we called people thieves. We accept that. Yes, we said people killed people in Gukurahundi. We accept that. But we didn't cross the line. And there are transcripts to that effect. Just like they also called us puppets and so forth. That's accepted.
Thank you very much for commission where, on behalf of my fellow commissioners, I can assure you that whatever you share with us shall not be used against you in a children's manner anyway. And we want to thank you for suggesting dialogue going forward, because we believe that Zimbabwe deal with what quite clearly from all testimonies is that animals and levels of distrust as Zimbabwe, and that hopefully this commission can contribute towards a resolution of that problem and accumulated corollary disabilities, so that there can be reconciliation, nation building, and focus on how to build the economy and ensure that quality of life of ordinary citizens improves. That's what we hope this is what will compile can help bring forward. Now, having said all of that, we had a pattern in the testimony. Those who testified in a manner which tended to uphold positions of the governing party did not see soldiers at all. And those who testified in a manner which suggested that they are supportive for MDC positions only saw the army, did not see anything else. And that has not helped us as a commission, because we have to deal with the objective facts, and that can only come from those who witnessed events of President Professor. So I was hoping that if there's anything that you feel can help the commission to arrive at correct analysis and assessment of these events, please don't hesitate to share that with us. And I was also going to ask you to favor us with, you cited the number of recorded cases. I know you gave the citations, but if you can favor us with that document, very helpful. Thank you very much. I hope further questions. You may step down, sir.
Honorable Chair, members of the Commission, going out with our time, propose that probably we take a short comfort break before we come back for the next meeting.
Ah, Manje,